On June 11, 2025, the world received the devastating news of Ananda Lewis's passing, shared through a heartfelt Facebook post by her sister, Lakshmi Emory. "She's free and in his heavenly arms. Lord, rest her soul," Lakshmi wrote, her words capturing both grief and a sense of peace. Ananda Lewis, a trailblazing MTV VJ, talk show host, advocate, and beloved figure, died at the age of 52 after a nearly 7-year battle with breast cancer. Her death, which occurred at 11:35 a.m. at her Los Angeles home while under hospice care, left an indelible void in the hearts of fans, friends, and colleagues who cherished her charisma, resilience, and unwavering commitment to social causes. This is the story of Ananda Lewis, a woman whose light illuminated television screens, empowered communities, and inspired countless lives through her courage and authenticity. Ananda Lewis was born on March 21, 1973 in Los Angeles, California, a city vibrant with opportunity and diversity. Raised primarily in San Diego after her parents' divorce, she grew up in a household led by her mother, Mary Lewis, a strong and nurturing presence, and her grandmother, whose wisdom grounded the family. Ananda's early years were shaped by love, discipline, and a curiosity about the world. Her multicultural heritage, her mother is African American, and her father is of Native American descent, gave her a unique lens through which she viewed life. From a young age, she embraced her identity, finding pride in her roots and a passion for connecting with others across cultures. This foundation of inclusivity would later define her career and advocacy. As a child, Ananda was bright and inquisitive, often described by her family as a sponge for knowledge. She loved reading, exploring nature, and engaging in thoughtful conversations with her elders. Her mother encouraged her to dream big, instilling values of hard work and compassion. In San Diego, Ananda attended local schools where her teachers noted her leadership potential. She was a natural performer, participating in school plays and talent shows, but her academic prowess was equally striking. By high school, she was excelling in history and social studies, subjects that fueled her desire to understand the world's complexities. Her peers admired her ability to balance seriousness with a playful sense of humor, a trait that would later endear her to millions. Ananda's college years at Howard University, a historically black institution in Washington, D.C., were a pivotal chapter. Enrolling in 1991, she majored in history, drawn to stories of resilience and change. Howard's vibrant campus, steeped in black excellence, was a perfect fit for her inquisitive spirit. There, she formed lifelong friendships with future journalists like Stephanie Elam and Sarah Sidner, who would stand by her during her cancer battle decades later. Ananda thrived at Howard, joining student organizations, attending cultural events, and engaging in late-night debates about politics and identity. Her professors praised her analytical mind, while her classmates adored her warmth and ability to make everyone feel seen. By the time she graduated in 1995, she had not only earned a degree but also a deep sense of purpose. Returning to Los Angeles after college, Ananda sought ways to give back to her community. She volunteered with programs for at-risk youth, mentoring teens and helping them navigate challenges. Her natural ability to connect with young people caught the attention of BET, which was casting for a new host for its talk show Teen Summit. At just 23, Ananda stepped into the role in 1996, bringing energy and authenticity to the program. Teen Summit tackled issues like peer pressure, education, and racial identity, and Ananda's empathetic approach made her a role model for viewers. Her ability to listen deeply and ask meaningful questions set the show apart, earning her early recognition in the industry. For many young black viewers, seeing Ananda on screen was a revelation, a representation of intelligence, beauty, and strength. In 1997, Ananda's career skyrocketed when she joined MTV as a video jockey or VJ. At the time, MTV was the pulse of youth culture, shaping trends in music, fashion, and social attitudes. Ananda arrived at a moment when the network was diversifying its roster and her presence was a breath of fresh air. With her radiant smile, quick wit, and effortless style, she became a fan favorite, hosting shows like Total Request Live, Hot Zone, and Spring Break. On TRL, she counted down the top music videos, engaging with screaming fans in Times Square and interviewing stars like Destiny's Child, Britney Spears, NSYNC, and Brandy. Her interviews were memorable for their warmth. She had a knack for making even the biggest celebrities feel at ease, often coaxing candid moments from them. Ananda's role at MTV went beyond music videos. The network recognized her intellect and entrusted her with hosting specials on pressing issues. In 1999, she led a forum on school violence after the Columbine shooting, facilitating conversations with students and experts. In 2001, she hosted a tribute to her friend Aaliyah, who died in a plane crash, delivering a heartfelt reflection that moved viewers. One of her most impactful projects was the 1999 special True Life, I Am Driving While Black, which explored racial profiling and systemic racism. The documentary-style episode was groundbreaking, earning Ananda an NAACP Image Award and cementing her as a voice for social justice. Her ability to tackle heavy topics with grace and clarity set her apart from her peers, and industry leaders took note. Bob Cusbett, MTV's Senior Vice President for Production, praised her as more than just a charismatic host, emphasizing her depth and authenticity. One publication called her the reigning it girl of the hip-hop generation, a title she wore with humility. Ananda's influence at MTV extended to her personal style, which became iconic. Her eclectic fashion, blending bold prints, hoop earrings, and natural hairstyles, reflected her confidence and cultural pride. Fans emulated her looks, from her vibrant outfits on TRL to her casual cool during spring break broadcasts. She was a trendsetter without trying, embodying a blend of accessibility and glamour. Off-screen, Ananda was known for her kindness, often staying late to chat with fans or mentor aspiring broadcasters. Her colleagues at MTV, from producers to camera operators, admired her professionalism and genuine spirit. She built lasting friendships in the industry, including with fellow VJs like Carson Daly and Lala Anthony, who later spoke of her as a trailblazer. In 2001, Ananda took a bold step by leaving MTV to launch her own syndicated daytime talk show, The Ananda Lewis Show. Aimed at young women, the show was a platform for empowerment, addressing topics like relationships, self-esteem, body image, and social issues. Ananda's hosting style was warm and conversational, making guests feel like they were chatting with a friend. She invited a diverse range of voices, from everyday people sharing personal stories to celebrities offering insights. Episodes tackled everything from mental health to domestic violence, always with a focus on uplifting viewers. Though the show ran for only one season, it left a lasting impression. Fans appreciated Ananda's ability to create a safe space for honest dialogue, and critics praised her for bringing depth to daytime television. After the Ananda Lewis Show ended in 2002, Ananda continued to explore new opportunities. She joined Entertainment Tonight's spin-off, The Insider, as a correspondent from 2004 to 2005, covering Hollywood news with her signature charm. In 2019, she hosted the revival of TLC's While You Were Out, a home makeover show that showcased her love for design and hands-on work. Ananda's interest in carpentry surprised some fans, but it reflected her multifaceted nature. She had always been curious about creating things, whether it was a meaningful conversation or a piece of furniture. Her carpentry pursuits highlighted her belief in reinvention. She refused to be boxed into one role, embracing challenges with enthusiasm. Ananda's personal life was as rich as her professional one. She was a devoted mother to her son, Langston, born in 2011, whom she raised with love and intention. Ananda often spoke of motherhood as her greatest joy, cherishing moments like helping Langston with homework or cheering at his soccer games. Her close bond with her sister, Lakshmi, was another cornerstone of her life. The sisters shared a deep connection, supporting each other through triumphs and trials. Ananda's friendships, many forged at Howard or during her MTV years, were equally meaningful. She was known for her loyalty, often organizing gatherings to reconnect with loved ones. Her home in Los Angeles was a hub of warmth, filled with laughter, music, and heartfelt conversations. In 2019, Ananda's life took a dramatic turn when she discovered a lump in her breast. Diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in 2020, she faced a life-altering decision. Doctors recommended a double mastectomy, but Ananda, guided by her holistic beliefs, chose alternative therapies instead. In a January 2025 op-ed, she shared her approach, which included eliminating alcohol and sugar, undergoing monthly ultrasounds, receiving high-dose vitamin C IVs, using a hyperbaric chamber, and practicing Qigong exercise. Her goal was to cleanse her body of toxins and emotional stress, reflecting her belief in the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Ananda's choice to forego surgery was deeply personal, rooted in her desire to heal holistically. She acknowledged the controversy her decision sparked, but she remained steadfast, trusting her intuition. Ananda's cancer journey was marked by openness and vulnerability. In a 2020 Instagram video, she urged women to prioritize mammograms, admitting she had delayed her own screenings. Her honesty resonated with fans who admired her courage in sharing her story. In 2024, during a CNN roundtable with friends Stephanie Elam and Sarah Sidner, Ananda reflected on her choices. She expressed regret for not opting for the mastectomy as her cancer had progressed to stage 4. "My plan at first was to get out excessive toxins in my body. I decided to keep my tumor and try to work it out of my body a different way," she said, her voice steady yet reflective. Despite the progression, Ananda remained hopeful, emphasizing the personal growth her diagnosis had inspired. "The cancer diagnosis caused me to change things in my life I never would have changed otherwise," she told CNN, highlighting how the experience deepened her connection to joy and purpose. Throughout her illness, Ananda leaned on her faith, family, and friends. She found solace in spiritual practices, journaling, and spending time with Langston. Her son became her anchor, his laughter a reminder of life's beauty. Ananda also drew strength from her community, rekindling bonds with old friends and making new ones through support groups. Her conversations with Stephanie Elam and Sarah Sidner, both breast cancer survivors, were particularly meaningful. The trio's 2024 CNN discussion was a powerful moment, showcasing their sisterhood and shared resilience. Ananda's ability to find light in darkness inspired those around her, even as her health declined. Ananda Lewis passed away on June 11, 2025, at her Los Angeles home surrounded by loved ones. Her sister, Lakshmi, confirmed to media outlets that Ananda was in hospice care at the time of her death, which occurred at 11:35 a.m. In a poignant coincidence, the same day marked a milestone for Ananda's 14-year-old son, Langston, who graduated from middle school. The bittersweet juxtaposition of loss and celebration underscored the complexity of Ananda's final moments. Lakshmi's Facebook post, accompanied by a black-and-white photo of Ananda, captured the family's grief and faith. "She's free and in his heavenly arms," she wrote, offering a spiritual perspective on her sister's passing. While no official cause of death was disclosed, reports indicated that Ananda succumbed to complications from her breast cancer. News of Ananda's death sparked an outpouring of grief on social media, particularly on platforms like X, where fans and celebrities shared memories of her impact. One person wrote, "Ananda Lewis was so iconic. Sleep peacefully, angel," echoing the sentiment of a generation that grew up watching her on MTV. Another fan posted, "If you're a 90s or early 2000s baby, you definitely wanted to be Ananda Lewis at some point. The real it girl. She just had it. Fuck cancer." Actress Gabrielle Union shared a heartfelt tribute, recalling a joyful memory of singing karaoke with Ananda in Tobago. "Ananda was brilliant and witty and a true pleasure to share space with," Union said, emphasizing her warmth and love for her community. Bet, where Ananda began her career, issued a statement honoring her contributions, while colleagues like Brittany Allen, a Project Runway alum, mourned her loss, highlighting her infectious laughter and support. Ananda's impact on media and culture was profound. As a Black woman in a predominantly white industry, she broke barriers, paving the way for future hosts like Lala Anthony and Sway Calloway. Her presence on MTV was a milestone, offering representation at a time when diversity on television was limited. Ananda's advocacy work was equally significant. From addressing racial profiling in true life to promoting breast cancer awareness in her final years, she used her platform to challenge injustices and uplift others. Her NAACP Image Award was a testament to her influence, but her true legacy lies in the lives she touched. Fans who saw themselves in her, colleagues who learned from her, and communities she empowered. Ananda's cancer journey, though tragic, became a powerful part of her story. By sharing her experiences, she sparked conversations about health, choice, and resilience. Her decision to pursue alternative therapies was controversial, but it reflected her commitment to living authentically. Ananda's vulnerability inspired countless women to prioritize screenings and advocate for their health. Her 2020 Instagram plea for mammograms reached thousands, prompting many to schedule appointments. Even in her final months, Ananda continued to advocate, using her voice to raise awareness and encourage self-care. Her courage in facing stage 4 cancer with grace and optimism left an indelible mark on those who followed her journey. Ananda Lewis's legacy is one of resilience, authenticity, and compassion. She was a pioneer who redefined what it meant to be a VJ, blending entertainment with social consciousness. Her talk show empowered young women. Her advocacy challenged systemic injustices, and her cancer journey inspired countless others to face adversity with grace. Ananda leaves behind her son, Langston, her sister Lakshmi, and a global community of fans who cherished her light. Her story reminds us of the importance of self-care, the power of vulnerability, and the enduring impact of living with purpose. As one fan wrote, Ananda Lewis was one of the quintessential 90s baddies. Rest in peace. Indeed, she was bold, beautiful, and unapologetically herself. In her final years, Ananda found joy in the small moments, watching Langston grow, reconnecting with old friends, and savoring quiet evenings at home. Her approach to life, even in the face of death, was a testament to her strength. As she said in her 2024 CNN interview, "Those changes have allowed me access to more of my joy, more of the time. That joy, coupled with her indomitable spirit, will continue to inspire generations to come." Ananda's influence lives on in the stories she told, the barriers she broke, and the love she shared. From her early days on Teen Summit to her reign as MTV's It Girl, she was a force of nature who left an indelible mark on television and beyond. Ananda's battle with breast cancer showcased her courage and authenticity, qualities that defined her life. Her willingness to share her journey, mistakes, triumphs, and all, made her a beacon of hope. She taught us that strength isn't about perfection, but about showing up, even when the path is uncertain. Her advocacy for breast cancer awareness will continue to save lives as her story inspires others to prioritize their health. Ananda's impact on Black culture is immeasurable too. She was a vision of Black excellence, proving that a Black woman could command a global stage with intelligence, grace. Her friendships, from her Howard University days to her industry peers, were a testament to her ability to build bridges and foster community. Ananda's influence reached beyond the screen, touching hearts in ways that statistics can't capture. As we reflect on Ananda Lewis's life, we mourn the loss of a remarkable woman whose light shone so brightly to be dimmed by death. Her legacy is one of breaking barriers, uplifting others, and finding joy amidst pain. Ananda's story is in the fans who grew up watching her, the young women who found their voice through her show, and the community she championed. Her laughter, her wisdom, and her love will live on in the memories of those who knew her and the countless lives she touched. Ananda Lewis is gone, but her light shines on, a beacon of hope and inspiration for us all. Rest in power, Ananda. You will never be forgotten.